Hey everybody, just finished up with Zooms for the day. I wanted to get on here real quick to remind tomorrow the Zoom intensive that is taking place at 5 p.m. Pacific. It is the second part of the edits, updates, and changes since I published this in 2018. It was marketed and masked as a solution to the youth sports injury crises we were seeing, but my passion was an aging gracefully manual, and so I could not beg and choose. You only can do what a publisher deems fit, and the low-hanging fruit was youth sports survival guide, youth sports injury manual. But the principles and concepts are everything that I apply in my life. If I'm guiding people, doesn't matter their age, doesn't matter their injury, doesn't matter their capacity. It's a human healing guide. The concepts and principles are applied to all humans, and that's the thing. When this was published in 2018, that was everything I had ever been through, ever, that I deemed important and necessary at that time, that I was utilizing in me first and then in people. So it was my life manual. It was a testament to how I live. That's where I've evolved and changed so much over the last 5 years. Not thrown anything out, but enhanced the principles and concepts, enhanced the things. Every principle and concept that I talk about in here, I have applied to my life, and currently now have sharpened, forged, enhanced, improved. I've gotten injured hundreds of times. I've seen things I've experienced clinically and personally. There's been accidents, there's been engagements, there's been involvements, there's been ups, downs, lefts, rights. There's been all of it. And it's brought me to introductions. It's brought me to this point in time, and I thought it valuable as a teaching opportunity to bring those of you who got it and attempted changes in your life. It's fantastic. Wanted to put in your hands ways to utilize it even more. Things that I have to abide by personally, because again, I won't share or express or sell anything that I'm not purposefully applying to my own life and medicine. And that's what Cassie and I talk about all the time, is it doesn't matter whether we are trying to process movements, an Encinitas or food here, or an emergency or an accident in another country. This way of life is this way of life for a reason. And if we had to be accountable for pieces of equipment or bags of vitamins or lotions or apparatus, all these gadgets, then when an accident would happen and we don't have access to any of that stuff, you're screwed, and that doesn't make any sense. We knew exactly where we needed to go, what we needed to do that would be best for our healing, for us at that moment, and we acted upon it because we had been living this way. And so part of my approach to this, not speaking for her, she's got her own life, but part of my living this way was publishing this in 2018. That's how I lived. And then evolved to 2023, that if I could publish this again, this is what I wanted to see. If I could literally write a book again, what would that be? Part 1 we've already done. We covered the rethink, replenish sections. That was the rethink and nourishment section. Plus some other things about publishing and some deep details on health and medicine manuals and books and what goes on behind the scenes. The second part that's taking place tomorrow is the edits, changes, and updates that I've made to the rebuild and recover section. That's the training and recover section. The training has over 50 moves. There's beginner, intermediate, advanced plans. I worked with Vladimir on those. He designed the programming. I want to go into how to, 1, what is training? 2, what are the concepts that actually shape a person's response to training inputs? What are the things that actually determine? And then 3, go in and show the true nature to how to approach these programs, beginner, intermediate, advanced, how to pull this out, so you can literally see the infinite that exists behind these opportunities. And then in the recovery section, everything I talk about, from elevating your legs to icing to certain herbs and nutrients to shoe wear to breathing methods to all these things. So as everybody should be changing every day, or after events even, magnitude of events or injuries or opportunities like that, I definitely have changed since 5 years ago, right? And I want to bring to light all the elements that I'm applying into my life that if I were to put into a publication, it would be exactly what I'm presenting. First part's already up for rent on Uscreen. It's over 2 hours, 2.5 hours. This one, plan on 2 to 3 hours. And you guys will have access to the replay at this rate when you register. And get your questions in. There's a lot of cool questions coming from those who have registered. So let me know if there's anything I can answer specific around the topics at hand. And again, we're starting tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific. You will have access to the replay for 7 days after, those of you who register. And you'll get a Zoom link tomorrow. Expect 2 to 3 hours, and you can sign up right up until the event, as I've been able to do it thus far. So excited about this. This was me in 2018. This is me now. This is very much, if I were to reduce my life into a 304-page manual, this was it. So I take this very seriously, as I take anything very seriously. And so if I'm going to edit, update, and change, it's about things that I'm doing in my life right now, and doing in things that I can heal from my skin on my hands burning off to me, seeing the lessons and the experience behind what happened in the other country with everything that we went through and are going through and will experience moving forward. So it's a way of life. I want to get it into your hands, or those hands who are ready to change. I will see you tomorrow. Email me at my email is info@TommyJohnIII.com. Let me know if you have any questions, and Zoom links will be sent out tomorrow. Looking forward to seeing everybody there. Cheers.